Hi everyone! Have you ever wondered why you're not getting what you want? Why you're not getting that pay rise that you've been looking for the past few months? Why you're not getting that job promotion or that job that you were dying for? And why you're not living a perfect relationship with the person that you love? Well, in this video, I'm going to tell you why you're not getting what you want and what to do about it to change that. As a disclaimer, I wanted to say that this concept, I'm learning it myself at the moment. It's new to me, so I'm experiencing it. But I'm finding it so useful and it's really life-changing. I didn't want to spend too much time trying, but I thought it was so valuable that I wanted to share it with you guys right away before it's too late for some people, and it's something that I wanted to share as soon as I learn it. So there we go, let's start. Actually, before we start, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already, so that you stay tuned for the next coming videos. So one of the reasons why people are not getting what they want is simply because they're not asking for it. Have you actually asked for that pay rise? Have you actually asked for that job that you want? Have you asked for a date with the person that you love? Most likely, the answer would be no. So the first step really to get what you want is to ask for it. A lot of people find it a problem to ask for what they want because, you know, the ego comes into place and you feel like, okay, I'm gonna ask. How about my self-esteem? Well, you need to forget about those things, really. If you know what you want and you really want to get it, then you have to ask for it. Find a way to ask for it until you get it. So that's really my tip number one, is ask for what you want. So the second reason why people are not getting what they want is because they're not being specific and clear about what they want. For example, I'm sure you've been asked sometime in your life, what do you want for a birthday present? And you may have said, no, nothing, I'm fine. But you know exactly what you want. There is something that you need and something that you've been meaning to buy for a long time that you haven't really got around to do. But you have this opportunity, someone is asking you for what you want, and you're like, no, then there you go. You think people are going to be guessing your desires and envies, but no, people can't guess. People cannot always guess, and you make life harder on them by not being specific about what you want. That's an opportunity that you've been presented to. Say what you want in a clear and specific way. Do not say, all right, well, I need help. It's so broad, it's vague. But if you say exactly, I need help every other day with this specific task, then you make it clearer in the other person's mind. The other person may be more responsive to that request than if you say, well, I need help, and then you say, well, I'm not getting any help, because no one can read your mind. I'm sure that even you're having trouble understanding yourself. So make it easy on other people to understand what you need and make them actually want to help you. But, you know, that happens only if you're specific and clear in your messages. The third reason why people are not getting what they want is because probably they've gone through that ego problem, self-esteem problem. They ask for what they wanted once and then they stop. They're like, okay, well, I'm not getting any results, then I'm just gonna drop it. No. I'm gonna tell you that, I mean, I live in Casablanca at the moment, where it's a big city, and when you go out at every traffic light, basically, there are beggars coming to you, asking for money, for coins, etc. Do you think the beggar stops at the first car, you know, the traffic light? No. Even if the first car says no, the second says no, the third says no, the beggar is persistent until gets what he or she wants. And it's true, it's not the best example to give, but this is to show you that even like in raw life, like it's a scene that you see, so it's so visible, it's out there, you're not guessing, but you're seeing it. People don't stop at the first no. They have to keep on going until they reach what they want. So if you ask for a pay rise once and it didn't work, then probably you should wait a little bit more and then ask for it again with no arguments, with being precise and clear, specific about what you want, etc. But asking once doesn't necessarily guarantee you'll get it, but being persistent will help you get to what you want. Actually, some people say that every time I get a no, I get excited because I feel like I'm getting closer to a yes. But you have to have that challenge mindset to be able to accept all the no's until you get to a yes. You need to be an athlete in your mind and accept no's as part of life. If you get a no, it's fine. And just to tell you the truth, this is something I'm learning myself. It's pretty tough, but I feel like it makes a huge difference in how you respond to things and how you deal with life in general. So get used to no's until you reach to a yes. The other reason why people are not getting what they want is because they're not asking the right person. Again, if you want a pay rise, who should you ask? Your colleague or your employer? Yes, you have to go to the big boss and ask for the pay rise. If you're asking the wrong person, then you're getting the wrong answers. So asking the right person is one step ahead. So you need to analyze the situation and see who is the key player in this question. Many times we go and ask the wrong people, the people who have no power. Say for example, you go to a shop and you want to return the item, the cashier tells you no, we can't. Then you stop there and well, the cashier has a limited power. So probably here you should ask to speak to the shop manager who have more authority and more power to make the decision. So always ask to speak to the right person. Okay, another reason why people are not getting what they want is they probably made the request, they probably asked the right person, they probably were specific and clear in their message, but they probably did not ask at the right time. Say for example, you work in a company and it's going really bad for the company, the boss is stressed out, there's so many problems, their finances problem, and you go see your boss and ask for a raise. Obviously it's not the perfect time to do so. So always analyze the situation, see whether it's the perfect time to make your request, and then go for it. The last point I wanted to say is that the fear of rejection is actually bigger in our heart than anything else, and I feel like because we haven't gotten used to hearing no when we're young, we feel like everybody should say yes to us. But in reality, the more you ask, the more you get used to different answers and you get used to negotiating even, which is perfect, which is very useful in life, because life is not black or white, it can go gray. So I think this is very useful when you become sort of aware that you have fears, but you have to face them and face rejections. And rejection doesn't mean necessarily no forever. It can be no right now, but it can be yes tomorrow. So always work with the time, the right person. Is my message clear enough? Am I being specific? Am I asking for the help that I need? When you do that, things become much easier and you feel like you're mastering life, you're mastering situations that in the past were to you impossible. So I feel this is very important to mention, that you have to face your fears, face rejections, and always have that athlete mindset. One more note I would say is, if you're a believer and if you believe in God, I think it's important to reach out to Him for things that humans cannot help you with. So ask God for things that you want. I'm sure there are plenty of sayings where God likes to be asked for things from human beings. So go ahead, ask God for the things that you want. Pray, and by praying and asking, and of course you have to believe in what you want, things really happen in life. Okay guys, I hope this video was helpful. Please start asking from now. When you go to a restaurant, you're not happy with what you ordered, ask the waiter if you can exchange it with something else. Or if you go to the gas station and you see that your car is dirty but you don't have much time, ask the guy if you can clean it quickly. So just start getting used to asking in your daily life, and then bring that to your business and personal life, and you'll see that things will happen in a very magical way. I mean, I personally used to have so many barriers in my mind, like, oh no, I can't do this, no, this can't be done, no, that can't be done. When in fact, when I started asking, things started to happen easily, and I felt like, whew, what a relief. I mean, if I only had to ask, and by asking actually, you lose nothing, you have nothing to lose. Even if you get a no, you're at the same level as before. So it means you don't lose anything. So why not ask? So that's my message to you today. Please start asking around. Obviously, ask in a very agreeable way, in a way that will make actually people do what you want. I'm not telling you start giving orders or dictating what you want to people. No, the way you ask is very important in making people do what you want. So be seductive, be approachable, be nice, find a way to make people want to help you and answer your request. Alright guys, thanks very much for watching this video. Please like the video if you liked it. Comment and share it, subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already, and we'll stay in touch. Bye bye!